Spring, I think, really helped his confidence and took him to another level over the summer.
Empty backfield, three receivers stacked off to the left. And they get to C.J. Baxter, the true freshman back who was knocked out last week with an injury, but back 100%, makes a quick impact.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with Texas and especially Sark over tonight against Nick Saban's defense, like movements like that, make this defense have to communicate and adjust.
We'll take it to Baxter, pitch it to Xavier Worthy, and the speedster.
The way, if you're an Alabama fan, you know all about him. Highly touted true freshman. You can see why the coaches rave about him on how quickly he reacts to that play.
Hand the ball off and kind of bounce it is Baxter. These second downs, receiver stacked to the right now. They don't pressure yours. He's got some space. Can he get there with his legs? Yes. Scrambles and dives. That's the new athleticism. You lose about 20 pounds.
On third down, nobody accounts for yours, and he does a good job seeing it, picks it up.
Jonathan Brooks, sophomore from Huntsville, his third year in the program.
Playing, he's kind of the quarterback in that back end.
Play action. Ewers has plenty of time, scans and checks it down to the tight end, Jatavion Sanders. The ball comes out, a scramble for it. And it looks like Texas may have retained possession. Knocking the ball loose was Malachi Moore. Not a turnover, but a huge game-wrecking loss.
I'm surprised that ball stayed in play, and they called that a fumble. I thought it might have been an incompletion, how quickly that ball came out. Again, good job by Alabama taking away any options downfield. He just has to check this down. Bill, what do you think of that?
The play's under review right now. They're being buzzed for it. They got to look to see, did he have time to make a football move? Did he have firm control? My gut reaction is incomplete pass.
He's starting to tuck it away. The ball is kind of sliding against his jersey, and then the hit comes.
And what's a football move in that situation? Honestly, Bill, because that's such a gray area. Describe that for us.
It is. I mean, you can't put a clock on it. It's not about time. But does he own the ball, or was he borrowing it? And I don't think he owned the football on that one.
Okay. That's judgment, right? I mean, that's subjective to whoever's looking at it.
That's correct.
I like the expression. So right here, he's borrowing it. Hey, does he own it for a second in super slow-mo? So it looks different.
Well, exactly. Exactly.
I always tell you guys, you can slow it down and make anything look like a catch.
Yeah.
Here's what it looks like.
Here you go, Bill. Now
we're going to hand it off to Brooks. He plows across the right side and picks up in the offense at the 30. Baxter makes a cut. Cannot believe Jonathan Brooks flanking the quarterback. That's Worthy in motion. And they're running to the right again. Trying to physically check this in the red zone. Another area they need to improve from a year ago. On the trick play, Adonai Mitchell makes a cut and bangs downfield. Loses the ball. It came out. 2nd and 5. Baxter off the pump fake, has it on the edge. A big collision. What? Who's going to be? 2nd and 5. Baxter off the pump fake, has it on the edge. A big collision. What? Who's going to be? Ewers on the move. Flips it short. Catch made. First down converted. That's Sanders knocked out at the 5. The gamble pays off. Still far from done. 1st and goal from the 5. Play action. Ewers slant and incomplete. Malachi Moore arrived to knock the ball loose. Jordan Whittington, the intended receiver.
He's looking right here on an RPO. Find out if the freshman's going to come down. You see him come down. Once he comes down, that tells him, okay, let's pull it. Hit that slant right behind it. Ball just a little bit.
Back look. Robinson and Brooks. Hand up. And nowhere to run. Robinson stacked up right at the line. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Boy, Chris Braswell. We always think about Alabama edge guys, and we think about what kind of pass rushers they are. This is what impresses me. 260 pounds. Watch him set the edge there. Gets his hands on that.
Back look. Robinson and Brooks. Hand up. And nowhere to run. Robinson stacked up right at the line. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Boy, Chris Braswell. We always think about Alabama edge guys, and we think about what kind of pass rushers they are. This is what impresses me. 260 pounds. Watch him set the edge there. Gets his hands on that.
Back look, Robinson and Brooks. Hand up. And nowhere to run. Robinson stacked up right at the line. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Boy, Chris Braswell. We always think about Alabama edge guys, and we think about what kind of pass rushers they are. This is what impresses me. 260 pounds. Watch him set the edge there. Gets his hands on that.
0 for 7 from beyond 20 yards against Rice. And it's tough to move the ball against defenses like this if you can't make them respect the downfield threat.
To stop the run. If you can't make one of those safeties have to come down because you're running the ball on them, and they can stop the run with 2 safeties back, you're going to have a long night.
3rd and 7, typically no fun for opposing offenses. A rush 4. Ewers has time, flips it, completes it, and a 1st down. Jordan Whittington made the catch, absorbed a hit, and moves the 6.
Really good route, but nice job with the pocket presence. Here's your route right here, but watch how Ewers kind of navigates the pocket. Doesn't panic, works it, keeps his eyes downfield. Outstanding route there on 3rd.
And Worthy, it's a backwards pass. He can throw it, launching downfield. Contested ball. Is there a flag?
Quick throw to him. Got out of position just by about a half step.
So Texas back in Bama territory. Ewers from the pocket. Now he'll loft one downfield. A ton of air. Running underneath it. Worthy's got it for a touchdown. The deep shot this offense has been seeking desperately. They strike from 44.
What a throw by Ewers, and a great read. He's looking right here to read the safety key, and if he bites up on this underneath route, he's going to take a shot. You can see how he feels. Okay, I got him where I want him. Let's put it up in the air, one-on-one against the freshman, and he goes to one of the kind of baiting Alabama in the first quarter. Quick, a lot of up-tempo, quick throws, run game, ball out of the hands quick. But 3 times on this possession, they took those shots downfield, and they finally hit one. It makes a great play here for Texas.
Jaden Blue is in the backfield. He's got the ball on the edge, gets a block, and is knocked down.
I have 4 backs trying to replace he and Roschon Johnson.
Blue again. Swarmed. Stacked to the right. Ewers looking that direction. Hit as he throws, but it's complete across the middle. And it is big Jatavian Sanders making an impact here in the first half. 1st down to the 45.
Bama, a mistake here. You bring pressure, but because of this formation, I don't know if there's a look in the middle. Look at Xavier Worthy's wide open. You got 2 Texas receivers wide open. Helmet on a helmet. Good speed there in space.
Worthy again. Got a play caller and a quarterback in rhythm right now. And they fake it. Worthy on the end around. Cuts underneath. Thought he might take it wide. Terry and Arnold brought him down to prevent a big gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Wow. Watch this. Watch Sanders 0 go back. Now he's going to go the other way. Look at these offensive linemen. They got nobody to block downfield. Nobody there. What a play. He had a convoy.
And Worthy's in the backfield to the right of Ewers on this 3rd and 4. Different look. They fling it to him. Creative ways to get number 1 the ball, who bounces off 2 men, gets a 1st down to the 22. Shows the toughness as well as the speed.
It shows the toughness, but really, really bad technique here by Arnold coming up at corner and Key. They just try to use their shoulder pads. Just try to hit him. Nick Saban wants to see you wrap.
Playing fast again. Brooks, a swing pass. Feels like ease play of this high-tempo drive. Baxter tries to bounce it. Patience and enough strength.
Gets lined up.
Couldn't get fresh bodies in there, could they? Because of that tempo, Baxter just powers and muscles for another 1st down to the 13.
Bama not even getting to, you can see they're frustrated. They want to get the call in. There's some miscommunication right now with Alabama just trying to get the call in. You can see that defense frustrated. They didn't get lined up. Look at the defensive line. You got open gaps there. Good job by the freshman bouncing around and a good push up front.
They're still on the edge. Catch made by Whittington, and he's going to be tackled. Now back in the red zone, Kirk, and another one of those critical series here.
Defensive lineman. It's a test of willpowers here.
Temps in the low 80s tonight. Be a factor as we grind on here. A lot of traffic in the backfield. Ewers flips it, and it's broken up. Beautiful speed made it a trickier proposition. 3rd and 10. Pressure. Ewers escapes, makes a move, and will stumble forward. He'll be stopped at the 10. Deontay Lawson knocked him down. The Tide didn't get a stop, and here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, they're going to bring pressure right here. Kind of rolling the dice, getting aggressive, trying to be able to affect the timing. Ewers thinking, we saw him scramble for a first down earlier on those timeouts.
Baxter. He'll be wrestled down after a two-back look. Ewers back to throw, flips it across the middle. Fake it, and a high throw. Worthy couldn't come out, so that one just got out of the hands of Ewers. Malachi Moore was in the area. It's a quick 3 and out. They use almost no time. And Sarkisian will give the football back to Alabama with plenty of time before the break.
Yeah, it shows you the confidence that he has in Ewers. Good pressure there. Even though you don't come up with a sack, you can affect the accuracy.
7 straight possessions before the quarterback made some magic in the 4th quarter. Texas now back to work, and the freshman is tackled behind the line. Terrion Arnold got Baxter, who loses about 4.
Good job here by Arnold. He's able to get inside the receiver, Mitchell, with that quickness. He may have been coming there in kind of that run blitz, bringing pressure off the back.
It has not been very productive for Texas tonight. 43 on the ground. 2nd and 15 to get it to the perimeter quickly. This is an effective way to use Baxter, who gets back near the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 3rd in the opposition. But this is tough, needing 11. 4-man rush. Ewers steps up, flips it away. It's just over the head of Whittington, who had some space, and the Tide defense come up with a 3 and out.
They just bring 4, but they're able to get great pressure. Chris Braswell is coming off from the right side. Here's your receiver, works across. Pretty impressive by Ewers to climb this pocket, up into the pocket, keeps it just enough time alive, and he puts it up.
Meanwhile, another crucial situation for Ewers to take care of the football down here. They're going to throw it on 1st down. They launch it one-on-one. Going up to make the catches, Adonai Mitchell. Wow. Contested, and he beat Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh, great route. Are you kidding me with the throw? How about Ewers? How about Sark calling this? Throws the football up in the air and over top of the corner. Great job.
Goes at their best DB. Ewers. Oh, they stuck a man wide open, and it's Sanders. Eludes a man. Oh, just stumbled down.
Coverage as he works back to the left. Nobody picks him up.
Chunks of 32 and 34. Handed off on the right side to Baxter.
Backers with different looks. That time he slid Sanders and opened up beautifully.
The play fake. Ewers pitches it, but all over Gunnar Helm, the tight end, and coverage there was Deontay.
He's a different guy from where he was a year ago.
Needs 6. Keep the drive going. Pressure picked up. Worthy goes up in the end zone and could not come up with it. Trey Amos knocked the ball loose. No hesitation.
Did he knock it loose? Because I thought it got over top of his hands and into the arms. I think it got over top of Amos. I mean, that would have been a great catch. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, that cleared his hand and somehow got down.
The teenager wins her first major. Fake it to Brooks. Ewers looking across the middle, and it's incomplete. Waiting.
Sark really dialing up there on those early downs. He's able to dislodge that ball.
And they'll run it off the left side on 2nd down, and Brooks almost broke it. They stop him a yard short of the marker there. Caleb Downs made the tackle. Now it's 3rd and just 1.
Slow developing counter play. Going to follow around that right guard. Sark really dialing up there on those early downs. He's able to dislodge that ball.
And they'll run it off the left side on 2nd down, and Brooks almost broke it. They stop him a yard short of the marker there. Caleb Downs made the tackle. Now it's 3rd and just 1.
Slow developing counter play. Going to follow around that right guard.
And they're going to try to sneak it, but they push the ball. Actually goes to Brooks. He juggled it, held on, and they moved the sticks.
That ball came out.
Yeah.
Ball came out.
He just
Not only is he short, that's a fumble. I mean, the timing of that just felt off. That ball went through his legs. Somehow, you got Brooks who looks down, and he never had it. Never had the football.
We're going to discuss whether he was down before the ball came
How can
loose.
you be down when he didn't have it? He didn't have the ball.
What? First of all, I wasn't convinced they're actually going to run a play. I thought they might try to draw him offside. Bill, what are you seeing there?
I have a muff ball, so anybody can pick it up and run with it. Had it been a fumble on 4th down,
Yeah.
only the person that fumbled it could advance it. So being that this is a muff, no possession,
Yep.
anybody can
That's
pick
huge.
it up on the offense.
Look at the ball. Watch the ball. Tell me if you ever see that you could see it bouncing around. I think anytime a center on a sneak, he starts to reach.
The ruling on the field, it was a fumble by the quarterback. The ball was recovered beyond the line, but the ball will be returned due to the 4th down play. Will be returned to the fumble. It'll be Alabama's ball.
Well, this is not, Bill, the way you see it. This is an enormous decision on the field. Alabama will have it in plus territory if this call stands. Is that something they can look at in replay, whether the quarterback had possession, Bill?
Possession is reviewable.
Sark, I think, sees it the way you do, Bill. And by the way, he talked about a huge moment in this game. I just don't think he ever had the football.
You know, and I go back to what possession is. I don't care if it's a pass, a kick.
And you can see the ball right there.
No, he never
had it.
His hands.
And again, you're talking about a quarterback that's in the shotgun 90% of the time. You got to stay with the center on a sneak, and that ball came out.
David Allman is the replay official for this SEC crew. They work with the headquarters in Birmingham, but the decisions will be made here, along with Matt Leffler, the referee. Again, possession, if it's reviewable, what specifically, Bill, are they looking at to determine whether he had it long enough?
I look for the same thing I do on a pass. You've got to have firm control of the ball. You got to be able to do a football move. He hasn't done any of that.
Bill, is there enough here to overturn this?
I say there's enough.
It's because you want to be right? I mean, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Well, the ball came, it hit about 3 different legs before.
Billy, here's a good look for you right here. This is going to be your look.
No, he's pulling his hands away without the ball. This is one of the weirdest replays you've ever seen in an incredibly impactful situation in the game. It's either Texas ball,
ever possessed.
It's either Texas ball with the first down on Alabama try to sneak from about 1.5 yards away. Now Ewers batted. No, it's right back to him. Weird stuff is happening. The quarterback on the reception will scamper out of bounds for 5 yards. What's going to happen next?
How about Lawson? He times that up the backer, knocks it down. Most quarterbacks are taught just knock the ball down. Ewers lost all this weight, so he said, I'm just going to catch it and take off and run. We've seen him use his legs.
Brooks made that alert scoop. That could end up being one of the biggest plays of this. Ewers has time, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Mitchell in heavy traffic. Now it's 4th and 2. Putting it on the line. And Brooks fighting. I don't think he got there. Dallas Turner wrapped him up. And this time it is going to be a turnover on downs. Boy, the side just ran in. I thought he was clearly short. And it is short. Alabama football.
Watch Turner. Watch him come all the way over. Doesn't even really get set. Blows Sanders up and makes the play of the night for Alabama. Lawson help cleans it up. That was a remarkable effort. Turner had the big play last year on a sack against Ewers. Here, 4th down and short, pushes Sanders, the tight end, and then gets off that block. That is a...
Now Ewers, and this Texas offense has to respond. This place is louder than it's been all night. Penalties are a big factor too. 9th for Alabama. Ewers still has it and finds his tight end. Sanders, big man, rumbling free, gets a block, stiff arm, lowers the shoulder. What a run after the catch for this athletic tight end from Texas.
Boy, does this open up off after the play fake. Baxter, the freshman, goes out into the flat. Watch Baxter go out into the flat right here. And watch how he pulls the defense with him. Right here, those two defenders both kind of come up, opened it up nicely, right?
Play fake, Ewers, slant, touchdown, Mitchell. What a response by Texas. Bama scores the first touchdown of the night. Texas trails for the first time. 3 plays, 75 yards. How do you do to reclaim the lead?
Caleb Downs, the freshman, who's going to be a superstar. He has his eyes in the backfield. What I love here is watch Ewers wait for the right time. Let him clear the freshman, and he throws it right behind him.
He's a Georgia Bulldog against Alabama and has certainly done so here tonight. Xavier Worthy, Jatavian Sanders punch it in to stretch this to double digits. Worthy in motion. Brooks fights to the end zone, and Texas quickly cashes in to build the lead. What an incredible turnaround in the last few plays.
Heck of a job of executing up front. Good effort here by Brooks. There was some initial penetration. The leg drive here, the balance, and the progressive pylon cam showing you he gets up and over before that knee touches.
Knight, kind of a strange looking play. It was a delay, but he was patient and then powers his way in. Trouble in the second half. Screen. Sanders again. Tight end takes off. Look at the big man move. A flag comes flying in. This will be against Texas. A scrum at the end of the play.
The left tackle, as you saw it, Chris Banks grabs on to the defensive back in
rolling
space.
on the field, the player was down.
They'll review that. There'll be a spot foul. Jatavian Sanders, his ability to just release from the line with such quickness. A big man moving fast. What a weapon he is.
Holding on the offense. Number 78. A 10-yard penalty from the start of foul. There is first down.
But you got a big tackle and Banks trying to block Kool-Aid McKinstry, which is a tough thing to do. And he gets around him, so that's his answer. But you're right, Chris, about Sanders. I mean, you look at one of the...
Well, they're behind the 6 now, 1st and 15 instead of being in Alabama territory. Brewers scampers, and that's a throw it in the ground. Nobody open, and Tim Keenan was pursuing him.
Kendrick Blackshire, who's in for Marshall in the middle of this defense, watch him sniff this out. They've heard all week about the potential of Sark in the screen.
Empty backfield against the 3-man rush. Ewers throws across the middle and has Jordan Whittington, and he's still going. Whittington breaking tackles and diving down into Alabama territory. Got away from Malachi Moore, of all people.
Yeah, boy, is Ewers calm, cool, and collected. We've seen Texas defense have some openings in the middle. This time Ewers has time. Look at the eyes, look at the poise, the composure. Comes off, sees that opening.
Ewers again looking to throw, and it's Baxter. Takes the flip, but he's almost... Ewers over 300 yards off the left side. Baxter plows forward. That's very near the marker inside the 40.
Yeah, and Sark's at a run-first setup.
Ewers over 300 yards off the left side. Baxter plows forward. That's very near the marker inside the 40.
Yeah, and Sark's at a run-first setup. It's really showing tonight.
Lewis from the pocket, launching downfield. Mitchell, touchdown, Texas. Aggression and execution, 39 yards. Wow. Haymakers keep coming.
Well, right on cue there, we're talking about his composure and how he handles things. Again, he's reading this safety. Downs, and he's got receivers underneath that impact the safety. So he knows, again, we saw this earlier on the left side. This time they go to the right. Creates a one-on-one matchup.
Can Texas finish off Alabama here?
You saw his last
That's a metaphor. I did. He put someone to sleep. Baxter in the delay. Haven't had it. Brooks off the right side. And he's still trying to push the pile forward, drag down.
Bama's got to load up and sell out against this run game right now.
Crucial to get off the field here and not let Texas move the chains and chew the clock, but they do that. First down, Jonathan Brooks, drag Blackshear. Tick, tick, tick. Texas feeling good right now, and Saban's going to spend a timeout right here, already having to use one.
We've been bragging about Sanders as a receiver tonight. He's had monster night, over 100 yards. Watch 80 get out in front to the left. Actually, it's zero get out in front, Sanders. Just shows you that he's a total package. Big night receiving, takes on Kool-Aid McKinstry. Another.
Brooks off the right side. Look, you come into this place, and we've been documenting it. Serious urgency to get the stop here as Brooks on second and long bounces it. See if he'll spend it here again. Yeah, they've used all 3 timeouts here on these plays, trying to preserve his.
Conventional wisdom, you run the ball, you keep the clock going, they're out of timeouts. I think he's trusting yours. I think he's going to try to throw this ball and pick up the first to end the game. Or not.
Or they hand it off and pick up the first down and perhaps end the game. Brooks with a burst, and the Texas offensive line and skill people beginning to flex out there.
I think maybe Alabama's thinking the same thing. Look at this. You got it, motion, DB running with him, nobody in the middle. Because of the formation, they put 6 defensive backs on the field.
The parting of the Crimsons. Right now, his team can't stop Texas. Keelan Robinson for about 3.
A lot of things, but that's what you do, you know.
Well, their schedule is filled with a lot of challenges, but a lot of opportunities to stack up some quality wins. They may have no margin for these, so perhaps a chance to evaluate. Meanwhile, it's 3rd and 7. Will they run it again? Yes, it's Brooks, and this time will be dragged down a couple of yards short at the 35, and that 40-second clock. And start kneeling down. Alabama
there you go.
Jumped there.
It's kind of fitting. That's a fitting ending right there.
Sark knows that's it. That is going to do it.
Wow. Offside on the defense, number 17. Went into the neutral zone, causing a reaction by the offense. That's a 5-yard results and a first down.
You know, Sarkisian was mentored by Pete Carroll early in his career. He goes to Washington. Not supposed to be any good. They beat Pete Carroll in USA. Beat his mentor, not just that year, but the year after. Another look at this. So he said that was sweet because massive Saturday. He might have been worth quite a few points tonight, right? When you can do that and do the rest of it,